Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'in ala umuri waddin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Baik, course objectives first to provide understanding on the general concept of MS 1500, and the second one to understand the implementation requirements of MS 1500. Sekarang ni kita masuk sedikit sebanyak tentang introduction kita, pengenalan kita. So dalam slide kita tuan-tuan puan, apa kita sebut? First, the increasing awareness of Muslim consumers on their religious obligations creates greater demand for halal food and other consumer goods. Okay, approximately 2.1 billion Muslim out of 7.5 billion world population. Okay, dan yang kedua, Malaysia's halal certification systems give the confidence to your business, customers, suppliers and other stakeholders that your product is halal, are compliant. And of course, Malaysia halal certification system under JAKIM for the standard MS 1500 is being recognised effectiveness dan juga dari sudut keberkesanan dan juga dari sudut nilai yang ada sigilan berkenaan. Baik, yang seterusnya, the underlying principles for a Muslim diet is the food has to be permissible and also Toyyiban, healthy, safe, nutritious and also has quality. So there is two elements for our food when we decide to consume them. First, it need to be halal, or in other words, it is permissible by Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala and also by the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's meaning to say it must follow, comply with all the criteria the halal food. That is an example. It must be slaughtered properly. Okay, not falls under category that is not cannot be consumed, such as animals that has long teeth and that has long tusks, okay, that has sharp nails, okay, and also animals that eat what we call that eat disgusting things, okay. There is types of category of food or maybe animals that cannot be consumed by the Muslim. And also the second one is Toyyiban. So this is where we need to, if the food is halal, to make sure that it is also has benefit to our body. Okay. And this is what we call as the foundation of why we need to search for halal food. So we quote from verse 168. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Ya ayuhan nas kulu mimma fil ardi halal wa la tattabi'u khutuwatis syaitan innahu lakum aduwwum mubin. Okay, so Allah start the verse with ya ayuhan nas. So this encouragement is towards the all mankind, not specifically only for the Muslim but the man as a whole. Because why? Because this, or maybe the benefit of consuming halal food and nutritious food is not only for the sake of the Muslim, also is for the sake of the humanity as a whole. This kind or maybe this kind of direction by Allah, not involving religion matters such as our akidah and our Shariah or akhlaq. So this kind of teaching from Allah is being open not only for the Muslim, also for the non-Muslim. Okay, so what is being imposed by Allah SWT? Kulu mimma fil ardi halalan tayyiba, and eat from wherever is on earth that is lawful, halal, permissible and good, and tayyiba, wholesome, nutritious and quality, and do not follow the footsteps of Satan. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy. So the shaitan, as the nature of them is to not comply with Allah direction and with Allah's requirement. So we need to avoid ourselves and put ourselves far away from following the footsteps of Satan. The principles we quote from Dr. Yusuf Qardawi. The basic principles established by Islam is the principle of natural usability and permissibility of things. Okay, so meaning to say what we call the basic in terms of our action, and then also in particular in searching or maybe consuming halal food, the basic principle is all things are halal, except if there is a clear evidence that it is not halal. Okay, so all things we can consume because considered as all halal, but with exception with the food or maybe the source of food that has clear evidence, okay, that has clear justification that it is haram. Only after that we are not allowed to consume them. Okay, so meaning to say, if we take this consideration and also principles when it's applied in our life, if we look around, basically there are so many things, source of food that can be consumed. Okay, but certain things only that is not permissible in Islam. Okay, and also next, nothing is forbidden except what is prohibited either by a verse of the Quran or another thing, an explicit sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in terms of justification, in terms of deciding what is haram and also what is halal, is going back to Quran and also from the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So there is a clear statement stating that in terms of deciding what is halal and what is haram is only for the sole authority of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, so we as a Muslim, we as a human, okay, as a Muslim especially, do not overrule or do not overtake the function or maybe the responsibility of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. We need just to follow what is being direct, what is being teach by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in terms of what is Allah's direction and what is Allah's order. So that is the basic principles.